Yes, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Wednesday, the 23rd of January 2019. This is just an update video, basically let you know where we're at, just show you around a few things and just tell you where I'm heading. Basically, I trade the two methods. These are from my books, my three books. There's the MOD-MACD trading method and also the high probability. The MOD-MACD is the charts with a light background and the high probability are the charts with a dark background. So first up, welcome to anyone that's subscribed to the YouTube channel or joined the Facebook group or the Telegram group recently. It's much appreciated. Happy to have you on board and happy to help where I can. So let's just have a look at a few things, do a bit of housekeeping first. We'll go to the JAGfx Facebook group. So it's JAGfx, it's pretty simple. Basically, what I suggest everyone does, if they haven't done so already, is read the top pinned announcement post from Christina. Christina's my sort of assistant. She helps me out. So if you read this, if you have a look at this, it gives you plenty of information of where to find things around the group, few rules, guidelines, etc. It tells you where to find the EA, test results, trade screenshots, FAQs, resources for Mac users. Get a lot of questions. A lot of these questions could probably be answered if people sort of read this. All the links to the Telegram. So if you want to go to the Telegram group, you've got the main Telegram group where I post just basically what I post on Facebook. Just all the trades I call every day and any adjustments. And there's also the discussion group, which anyone can make comments, etc. So you're more than welcome to join any of those. And the links to all them are in here, Telegram. All the shared screenshots, everything. So if you go across to files over here, I'm not sure where it is on a mobile device, but on your main, it's a laptop, it's files, click on that. And there's a heap of other resources you can read through here, just links to stuff. You can see there's one, the basket trading. I've talked about this in the group before. It's just where I'm trading a slightly different style. If you're interested in that, click on that. It takes you to a shared spreadsheet, which I'll show you in a minute. FAQs, scripts, there's indicators, my multiple trade spreadsheet, JAGfx trade results. I'll show you them in a second. Trade screenshots. There's probably thousands in there by now. Resources for Mac users, just to help them out. And so if you go in there, that's in the files. So basket trading, there's a shared document here. The links in that, what I just showed you. Basically just a bit of a diary. It's not, gives you links. I'll take you to FX Blue, a link where I've got a very small account. It was actually my son's account. It was a $250 account where I'm just playing around with it. And I just keep a bit of a journal there. There's not much happening recently because it's not much has changed. So you can have a look at there's that FX Blue link there. I'll switch over to that. FX Blue. It's just something like my FX book, something like that. It's just a third party independent. So you can see my equities 275. I think it started at 250. This is a very small account, trading very small. So the balance, you can see it's heading up nicely there. It's a real account, obviously. There's your returns, total, monthly, weekly, etc. Maximum drawdowns, not even 9%. Trade win rate, 78.5. Profit factor, 1.57. See, this is where I say pips aren't that important. That's how many pips I've racked up in 203 days, 18,500. So it's a lot of trading. You can go in there and play with that if you want. The spreadsheets, everyone's probably seen these. I talk about them every day in my Facebook group. You've got one for high probability, one for MOD-MACD. There's a high cut. And the pairs, this is where I'm going to talk about a few things. I'm cutting back on the 6-hour and 12-hour charts, just taking up too much of my time. And ideally, I prefer to trade off the daily charts and I can take other trades based on that using other methods. But the daily signal is my main, that's my main sort of target for the day. So that's what I'm looking for. So I'll be dropping the 6-hour and 12-hour charts. That way it'll make the videos. I can do the videos on a daily basis without worrying about trades I've taken in the middle of the day. And I'm saving myself confusion. This morning I closed the wrong trade on the wrong time frame just because it's just too much happening on the same pair. So basically these are the pairs I'm trading. You can just see the 8 pairs, just a bit of a table there. I've got some notes about them. You can read all about it. So I'll be trading about, I think it's 28 or 28 or 29 pairs plus gold and silver, and on the high probability, and I'll be only trading the 7 pairs on the mod MACD, which are these 7 pairs here. We'll go through the charts in a minute. What else do I want to show you? Let's have a quick look at the, what am I looking for? I'm looking for something, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. News, if I can find it. Where is it? So this week's news, it was a quiet start of the week. I think it was the Martin Luther King's birthday holiday on Monday in the US, so it took a bit to get going. And where are we? We're at Wednesday, so next thing out, so Canadian core retail sales might affect the Canadian pairs a bit. Tomorrow, out of Oz, we've got employment numbers that could affect Aussie pairs, and Europe, we've got the main refinancing rate, which is basically their interest rates out of Europe. Not a real big mover unless the numbers come in other than zero. So there's not really much happening this week, fairly quiet. So let's get on the charts. I'll start off on the the mod MACD charts first. So I'm still trading these 7 pairs here. I'm moving them all over to another profile, so just bear with me. But let's have a look. We'll quickly go through a few. You all know the rules of this system. It's pretty straightforward. It's very mechanical. It's a pound yen in a buy in this area. The intersecting blue lines is my point of entry. And as you can see, we're going up nicely towards the 240 LMA. Hopefully it'll keep on heading up that way. USD CAD in a sell. Now, if you can't understand me, the Australian accent, or English is not your first language, or I'm talking too quick or whatever, just either slow down the video or pause the video, because you'll see on all of my charts, I'll write some notes on the chart here so you can get an idea. And they're normally from top down what I've done. So I've sold, nil stop, higher risk, then closed, stop set. So this is a sell, the red intersecting lines towards the 240 LMA. I've closed half of this already, and a stop's in place. Stop on these charts is a black dotted line. So basically can't lose in that. That's USD CAD sell. Oz CAD, again, it's a sell back here. There's that flash crash we had recently on the Aussie and yen pairs. So we're still in the sell, the stop's in place. You can read my notes. Euro New Zealand, in a sell here. Went against me a little bit, but coming down nicely now. So you can look at the other indicators. CAD Swiss in a buy here, head up to the 240 nicely. And you can read my notes, a little late on entry, already closed half, stop in place. Now, remember with this system, this method, the main indicator is this fast MACD. So when it goes through the zero, I'm looking for other confirming signals. One is the standard MACD's got to, like with this one, we'll just go to the buy trade. The standard MACD was already in buy mode, already had a green QMP filter dot down here, and price closed above the 25 SMA. I need at least, once that cross here on the fast MACD is confirmed, I need at least 2 of the other 3 to confirm the trade. So in this case, we had 3 from 3. Price closed above the 25 SMA. QMP filter was already green, and the standard MACD was already in buy mode. So that's 4 out of 4. Take the buy trade. Pound Aussie in a buy here. This is one I had a previous loss, so I went in this buy a little bit bigger. The loss recovery level is 1.80774. So that's that black dash line. When I got to that, basically I closed 0.20. LR is loss recovery. So I've recovered my previous loss, which now I've only got the 0.1 left in play, which is my base lot. So that's going along nicely. And New Zealand CAD not in the trade. And now I can see, just by looking at this, that the fast MACD is getting close. So if I just fly through 100 charts on this, the first thing I look at is this. If it's nowhere through, I'm not even bothered. I don't need to look at anything else. As soon as that's confirmed as through, then I'll look at the other criteria. So that's the Mod MACD, the light coloured charts. That's the bonus system out of my basics book. Now let's go to my MT5 platform. Now this is all the daily charts from this one here, the Aussie, all through here is all my new high probability charts. So these are all daily high probability. These here are just what you just looked at. Once they're closed out on that other platform, I'm just moving them over to this other platform. So you can either pause the video and just have a look and see what I'm trading. I've only got the one trade open at the moment. And that's the Aussie Japanese yen. So we'll just have a look here. It's going to be a pain, I can tell. So we're in a buy here. You can see it's the black background. So that means it's the high probability charts. Again, same thing. Intersection of the blue lines. That's the buy signal. Price went up. You can read my notes. I've already closed half. Stop on this chart is a red dotted line. You can see here, it's obviously a different setup. The orange small trend lines and the blue small trend lines, that's a JAGfx RD. There's information about that in my Facebook group, and it's available to anyone that's in my Facebook group. It's in that files folder. So that's just another filter for me. And here's the Aussie. The Aussie's been going sideways for a bit. Look, it doesn't look too bad in the daily bit once you see it in the smaller time frames. So I don't think I'm in any other trades. We'll just quickly go through a few. Euro CAD, nothing happening. I think that Aussie yen's the only daily high probability trade I'm in. You can see I draw trend lines as I think something may be happening. And if I draw a grey dash vertical line, that's just to let me know something's happened. In this case, it's a blue dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, which to me is I'm looking to buy. So I start, just as soon as I open this chart, I can see a grey line. I think, something's happening. I've already started to draw my divergence trend lines in, which I just adjust every day, getting ready to look for a buy. We'll go through a few. New Zealand USD, nothing happening. Pound Aussie, nothing happening. Euro pound, again, I've drawn a vertical line in. I could probably possibly draw something like this in now. Just give you, wrong one. Give an example of what I'm doing, and you'll hear a vendor go past in Vietnam, so you hear that all the time. So I'll change this one to green because I'm looking to buy. So already I can see there's a potential divergence there. Price is higher lows. It's not confirmed yet. So tomorrow I might have to adjust that down, something like that. But in the meantime, that's where it is at the moment. So that's where my lines go. So it's already in place. It's preparation. So I can look at a glance. I know my rules. Next trade I'll be looking for was a buy. The MACD platinum's below the zero level. There's bullish JAGfx RD, and everything says buy to me. AusCAD, nothing happening, very flat. USD CAD, could have possibly taken a buy there. I probably would have already been out. I didn't take it, but it was a potential setup there. You can see them. Euro New Zealand, nothing happening. CAD Swiss, again, here's a grey dotted line, dashed line. Red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level, looking to sell. There's bearish JAGfx RD, and to me, it's gone up. Now I'm looking for it to pull down. It may not do it. I'm looking for a confirmation from a red QMP dot up here. Then I'll be looking at possibly taking a sell. New Zealand CAD, not much happening here. Probably should have had a look at taking that buy there. Would have pulled back a bit. No dramas. Would have been still in it. So here we go. Pound yen. Possibly looking for a sell. And see here the trend line's already going. So tomorrow I'll just move that up like that. There's still that bearish divergence. Oz Swissy, not much happening. Euro Swiss going sideways like it normally does. So this is all, it doesn't take long to rip through these charts, just have a quick look every day. Swiss yen, nothing happening. Euro yen, look at this thing going sideways, nothing doing. And this flash crash threw everything out too. USD, Japanese yen, nothing happening. Euro, nothing happening. It's been a terrible pair to trade for a few months now, that site, if you're on the daily charts. Aussie, New Zealand's pretty similar, affected by that flash crash. Just looks like it's heading down now. So you could probably look at, say, if I want to draw a grey line there, gives me a heads up. I might come and have a look at this and go, it's probably past my original entry point, but it might make a good sell. If you're in that one, there's nothing wrong with it. Euro, Aussie, again, everything's in place, waiting for its setups. Aussie, another potential sell there, which I didn't take, still in positive territory. You can see the divergence there, it's all marked. So it doesn't take long to mark these charts up. Pound CAD, pound pairs going up by looks. CAD yen, now this one, there's a sell signal this morning. I didn't take it, I didn't like it. Ideally, I like to see price go up into the MAs, then turn down. It's probably not close enough there. It's a bit of a sideways pair at the moment. This flash crash candle's throwing me out a bit too. Let's keep on going. We'll get through these. All right, pound Swiss. As I said, the pound pairs are on the move. Oh, now I can hear speakers. We're coming close to Tet, which is the New Year, Lunar New Year in Vietnam, or Chinese New Year. It's on the 4th of Feb, so everyone's got their Tet heads on already in Vietnam. So we're going up here, still divergence, so that all the trend lines just get moved a bit. New Zealand, Swiss, same deal, it's going up. So I just keep on moving these trend lines up, just to keep an eye on that divergence. USD, Swiss franc, it's heading up nicely, nothing doing as yet. Pound New Zealand, it's £1 pair, it's not heading up. It's probably being dragged back by the Kiwi, I'd say. But again, trend lines are in place, nothing happening. Pound USD, this is heading up slowly. It's at the 240 LMA now, so just watch it, looking for a sell. That's my next sort of trade. Where are we? New Zealand, Japanese yen. Yeah, nothing doing here. It's above the zero level on the MACD Platinum, but it's just above the zero level. Again, this flash crash candle. And we've got the two metals I'm tracking. Gold. Actually took a sell there on my private trading, but it was based on another sort of similar method, but using EAs on smaller time frames. Made a few dollars. Already out of it, so. But that's a sell signal up there. It's just a higher risk one because the MAs are starting to turn up. There's really not much, I guess you could say there's divergence there if you're looking across there. As I like to keep things neat and tidy and what's the word, uniform, like red for bearish, green for bullish. Sort of, I suppose you could say that's bearish divergence there. And finally, silver. Sell signal there. Didn't last long. I'd be out of it already. And just with this one, I didn't take it because I think I was playing around on the gold, but it would have been a valid signal. I know the bullish JAGfx RD starts here, but it doesn't form until this candle here. And by then the MACD Platinum's already through the zero level, so you're taking some sort of action, either close out half your trade, put a stop in an overall no lose, or at a point of entry or something like that. So that's it for the daily high probability. Let's have a quick look at what's still open on the 6 and 12-hour charts. I won't go through the mod MACD because you guys know all the rules. They're the light coloured charts. They're fairly straightforward. I'll have a quick look at the high probability. So these are the 6 hours on this side, 12-hour charts on this. This is MT5, so it's not causing me any grief. See this Aussie yen in a buy, and it's just, look, I was in a buy here. It's got up nicely, thinking, ooh, and look at this, sideways. So my stop's in place here. I've already closed out half. Just moving my stop up And look at that, it's going down. So once that's closed out, that chart will be deleted. Euro CAD in a buy here. I think I was in 2 buys. You can read my notes. Bought one, bought a second one, closed out the first one, which would have been in this area here, then closed out 2/3 of my second one, and there's a stop set just above it. You can't see it. You can read it, stop level there. MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. It looks like it's turning down. So I'm probably out of that soon. Now the problem child, Euro Pound, took the buy in here. You can read my notes. Then it went up nicely. I thought, yes, this is going to be good. I was looking forward to sort of heading up towards these MAs and we'll take some action. But then bang, it went the opposite way quickly. And I took a hedge sell there. So basically in a buy and a sell, same size. So I've locked in a loss. I do the maths, not much, 12 and 7, 20 odd pips or something. So I'm locking in that. Now I'm waiting for a new buy signal to bring it back up and try and get us out of the 3 trades in one hit. All looks good on paper, works good in theory, doesn't always work out when you're in live trading. Aussie yen, this is the 12-hour charts now. My notes are a bit messed up because I've just changed from another monitor, so I'm not going to worry about fixing them up. But in a buy, I took a couple of buys. Hang on, I think I took a buy, a hedge sell, a second buy, a third buy. Then I closed the buy, sell, buy, and 2/3 of my third buy. Then closed another half of that remaining third, and now I've just got a trailing stop. So it's all, you'd see it all in the spreadsheet. So it's the Aussie yen 12-hour. So if you want to just go through the sequence of events on the spreadsheet, you'll see what I did. But had a few trades on and made some money out of them. So that's all. That's what counts. Euro CAD on the 12-hour. Thought it was doing pretty well. Took a buy. Went up, starting to head up nicely, and bang, down she comes today. So one of those things. Yeah, you can read my notes. And here, probably the finish with a bang. Problem child, Euro Pound 12-hour. Took a buy in here. See, I did pretty well in the previous sell, but don't know what that one was about. Took a buy here. Poked its nose up above the point of entry. I was one candle late on entry, so I probably cost myself a few pips, about 20 pips there. I thought saying 20 pips, 12-hour charts, not much to make up, but it's going to bite me on the bum. Now we're in sell mode, so in about 15 minutes or so, when the 12-hour candle ticks over, if I get a sell signal here, I'll take a hedge sell as I did on the 6-hour. It's a lot bigger loss I'm locking in, but at least I'm preventing any further damage. Then look for another buy. The MACD Platinum's still below the 0 level, has been for a while, since back here. So eventually that will come up to the 0 level. Hopefully I'll be in a position trade-wise to at least get out at break even or small loss or a small profit. So that's it, guys. It's a fair bit on this video today. I've sort of been a bit slack. As I said, I'm dropping the 6-hour and 12-hour charts once these trades are finished with. So I can put all my efforts on the daily chart, which means I'll just update once in the morning. And that way I can do my screenshots, spreadsheets, and any video and get it all over and done with. Then the rest of the day I can spend doing other stuff, which for me is normally exercise, meditation, stuff like that. And obviously a lot of work on the charts, checking out systems. I've got my private trading and that to deal with, so answering any questions and etc. etc. So thanks for watching. It's a bit longer, this one, 25 minutes or so. And if you are now my Facebook messenger's going off. If you do like these videos, please subscribe. If nothing else, just hit the like button. And thanks for watching. And like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join the Facebook group, etc. Cheers.